Reverend here. Welcome. Firstly, any new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, and any new viewers, if you haven't subscribed, please watch a few of my videos, and if you like what I do, please subscribe. But thank you for watching and welcome. And yeah, so this reading is one of my subscribers asked me, the people involved with Epstein's business, his clientele and other people who have helped enable it, are they going to be brought to justice? So let's have a look at that. I'm going to keep Ghislaine Ghislaine, I think it is. Everyone says Ghislaine, but I think it's Ghislaine or Gillian or whatever, out of it. She deserves a separate thing on her own. Nobody even really knows where she is at the moment, so I'll look at that another day. But for the moment, all the less than stellar people, that's all I'll say. I don't want to get too emotional about this because I don't want it to affect me. Will all the people who used Epstein's services and enabled it and supported it, will the main players especially, look, anyone who used it deserves to be brought to justice. Well, will the main players and the big wigs, will they be brought to justice? So I'm using my Druid Craft deck. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Okay, so we'll put that down and we will get onto it. So, a couple more shuffles. We'll look at the base of the deck. The Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot coming out relatively quickly, within the next few weeks probably, about some of the main players in this whole situation, in this whole saga. And might be surprising who some of them are. Might be people who thought they were safe and who could not be linked to it. I think he left a lot of stuff behind for investigators. Okay, the situation. The people using Epstein's, all those associated with it in the worst way, they're just sitting back and trying to, they're in a position of retreat. They're trying to lay low and hope that their association with the whole business doesn't come out. That's what a lot of them are doing. And the ones who have been publicly associated with it or linked to it, they're just retreating, hoping nothing will come out that can further implicate them. The challenge to them in this, is that there's no way they can avoid the troubled waters that are coming to them. They're going to have to travel over the rough waters. They're going to have to hop in that boat and start paddling. They can't avoid it. They can't avoid what's coming, and they're going to have to tough it out. The basis for this Eight of Cups. I think it's the Anna Rose, sometimes associates this with witnesses, and the Eight of Cups with witnesses, and I think that in this instance that's what I am thinking, is that some of these people have felt they've had to fess up before it all becomes public and to certain people, and those people are turning their backs on them and are walking away. They don't want people to turn their backs on and walk away, which is why they're hiding. And they are going to have people who turn their backs on them and walk away, and some of those people are going to go and say, look, to the authorities, maybe not all of them, but some of them are going to say, look, I can't help you here, and I'm going to have to let you know, and just say, look, you need to talk to such and such, without necessarily saying anything, but they might call up anonymously and say, look, you need to talk to such and such. So a lot of these people, their biggest worry here, and why they're so worried and just are trying to lay low and avoid the challenge, is that people are going to walk away from them. And some are going to, if not report them, indicate to authorities that they need to be spoken to. The past. Some of these people, they've had a lot to do with this, and it's honestly, the minute they said yes to what Epstein was offering, yeah, I'll take you up on it, they lifted up that bundle and put it on their own back, and they deserve to be carrying that load. They loaded themselves up with this shit, and they deserve to be carrying it. And that's, and some of them have done a lot. So it's a burden on them. They placed this burden on themselves in the past by their past behaviour. The present with some of these people. At first impressions you might think, oh, they're happy he's dead. And I think some of them are celebrating that he's dead. But I think some of them are also hoping that they can have some support, find the support that they might need if their association with it all comes out. So it's a bit of a mixed card, this one. They're celebrating, and some of them are slapping each other on the back and supporting them, but some of them are also feeling, geez, I hope people still support me if anything comes out. The near future for them. Now I'm looking at this as a group, not any one individual, remember. So the near future for this group of people. Whoa, as Sheldon would say, bazinga. The truth is going to come out. It's coming out. They can't avoid it. It's coming out. Normally this would be their power, but I'm going to change this to it's not their power. This card to me is not their power. It's what they wish, it is a sort of the power. It's okay. How much good is whatever whatever power they have, how much good is that going to do them? How much good is their power going to do them? 7 of Cups. Whatever power they feel they have to escape this situation, it is a complete illusion. Some of them are going to try and gaslight, and they'll use that, but it's more of this person is looking down and seeing the illusion of cups. He's not clouding the environment with fog and illusions. No. In this instance, it's looking down and they're seeing all this power that they have. But it's not really there. It's an illusion in the water. So it's whatever power they think they have, it's an illusion. It's not really there. The environment around them. That's, the High Priest. This is the High Priestess in other decks. Hidden agendas coming out, secrets are coming out. It is, I think it's going to be also a bit like a game of it's a bit like the television show Survivor. It's going to be a bit like outlast, outsmart and outwit, which I don't watch Survivor as a rule, just not my sort of show. But that's the sort of environment they're going to have around them, as they're going to see who, as the secrets come out, they're going to play their different agendas and see who can they, who gets offered up to the sacrificial whatever first. It's a bit of like, in this instance with the High Priest or High Priestess, it is a bit like the show Survivor, outwit, outsmart, outlive. If you can be the one that gets away with it, you're going to do everything you can to do that. Use every trick in the book to do that. Well, they're going to use it. What are their hopes and fears? The hope is that they can beat the hand of fate, and the fear is that they can't. Okay? They can outwit destiny. That's what they hope. But the fear is they can't. And they shouldn't. Final outcome for these people. It's all going to come out. Everything's going to be illuminated. This is not the sunshine, rainbow and lollipop sun card here. This is the bright sun is going to shine in on everyone and disinfect the whole thing. Not disinfect them, but it's all going to come in and shine on them. And when you're looking in a mirror and there's bright sunlight coming in, and especially early morning bright sun, bright light, if you look in a mirror in that light, there's nothing is hidden. Every flaw, every blemish is on show, and you can't not see it. That's what that's going to be like. Every flaw, every blemish of these people, every fault, it's all going to be brought to light. Are they going to be brought to justice? That's the other question. That's the biggest question that's been asked here. Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. There's some of them are going to try and outwit it. One of the meanings with the Page of Pentacles or the Princess of Pentacles is that just one of them is that they're not half smart as you think you are. So some of them are going to try and get away with it, but they're not half as smart as they think they are. Queen of Wands, the main investigator here. Queen of Investigations. Are they going to face justice? This is the Hangman. I always get a bit of a giggle with this card because really it doesn't leave a lot of the imagination. These people are going to be seen in a new light, from a new perspective. Still not answering the question. The whole thing is going to run its complete course. I'm going to take that as yes, they will face justice. We've got the Eight of Wands on the bottom here. Let's check out what else is on the bottom. The Ten of Cups. The facade of their lives is going to fall apart. The support they thought they'd have. They're going to turn to Trump to try and help them out, or maybe Russia. They're going to have to defend themselves. I'll go to a different deck here to ask the question. They are going to have to face up to things. Notice there's not a lot of money cards in here. So the only money card I've come across really is the Page of Pentacles, the ain't half as smart as you think card. There are going to be investigations. The world's going to change the way they look at these people. Life as the way they know it is going to end. It's going to complete the cycle it's in. The illusion of happy families is shattered. The people they thought that they could depend on just aren't going to be there, and they're going to have to defend themselves. But I'm going to ask a yes, no here in the free question, in the 3-card format. Will these people, will some of these people face justice in the courts? Eight of Wands. These are reversed, but I'm just going to take them as because it's a yes, no, I'm going to take it as the upright meeting. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and 8 of Wands. Yes. Maybe 2 maybes and a yes. That's a yes. Some of them are going to be hit really quickly with subpoenas and news. 7 of Cups is illusions. The power they thought they had, yep, is an illusion down here. And they're going to try and manipulate their way out of it, but they're not going to be able to. I'm probably going to do a reading a little bit later with some of the names that have come out. It'll be 4 lines for each person, and I'll look at that in another day or so. For the moment, yeah, look. Some of them are going to face justice. A lot of these people who thought that they'd never be associated for it because people would never find out, people are going to find out. And some of them are going to have people turn their backs on them. Some of them are going to have the people who turn their backs not repeat what was said to them, but call up and say, you need to speak to such and such. And a lot of these people who have previously been well respected and liked, people's perception of them are going to change, and they're going to have a bumpy ride. The power that they thought they had, it's just an illusion. You have no power when you put yourself into the hands of a creature like Epstein. You give up all power because he's always going to have something on you, and there's always a chance that it's going to come out. So any power you have that you think you might be able to stop it, it's just an illusion. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you liked the reading, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye.